Hey guys, this is Josh here, your Amazon optimization guru, and welcome to my channel where we talk about all things related to optimizing and increasing your sales on Amazon. And also, if you'd like a more personalized approach, I do offer one-on-one consulting services. So if you're interested in exploring that as an opportunity, you can click the link in the description below. So today I thought we'd talk about a fairly important aspect in regard to ranking your products on Amazon, and that's the customer feedback and the reviews. Now, it may be no secret to you at this point that Amazon does place a weight within their algorithm in terms of how they rank your items on the platform relative to the amount of reviews you have and also relative to the amount of positive reviews you have. Generally, you see products with about 4.3 stars or above perform very well on Amazon as a rule. But if your feedback starts to trend lower than that, it could adversely affect your listings, and in turn, that's going to affect your sales as well. So there's a lot of tools out there that really help you increase your feedback count as well as mitigate customer reviews and negative comments. And so today I thought I'd kind of go over one of those tools. If you want to do some research, you can do a quick Google and you'll find a bunch of other solutions. So the one tool that I have experience with specifically is Seller Labs. And the function that they have is this automated messaging system where you can set up these automated Amazon compliant messages to your buyers. And what I really like about this is it gives you a chance to kind of follow up after the purchase and also catch the buyer before they leave feedback. So if someone's not satisfied, what it might do is help mitigate any potential negative feedback comments. But ultimately, what we're looking for here is to create a flow of automated messages to your buyers where it's going to elicit feedback, I guess, request. And then as a result, you're going to get and build your positive feedback from there. So one thing to note is this can be done within Amazon, and I'll do that in a separate video. It's more of a manual process, but if you wanted to, you could start out manually doing it. And as your orders build, it's probably a better idea to have it automated through a software like this one, just to save you the time and the hassle of actually doing it. So Seller Labs has this section here, which you can see under communications, which is a product review request templates. And what it is it's a pre-approved Amazon compliant template that you can use and activate. And then every time someone purchases your product, it's going to send this template to them after X amount of days. So you do actually have several options here as of the point where I'm filming this video. I'm sure they'll build more out in the future. So you can see you have like personalized product review request as compliant. You have a request a review from Amazon, which is a direct link to post a review and do the 5 stars for the product. You have a product review and then an attachment bonus, which I quite like as well. So this is when you could decide to include something like a PDF with a usage guide or something else that tells them a little bit more about the product or your brand, for example. So there's a lot of things that you can put in here as an attachment bonus and really help to increase your value proposition for your specific product. And here's one where you can do product review plus product information. So that's usage tips. Again, the attachment you could also do usage in, but this one I guess is just more specific in terms of how they have it templated. And then you have personalized seller feedback request, seller feedback plus attachment bonus content. Again, this is the seller feedback section, so this is going to be on your seller side. It's not necessarily something that buyers see publicly within the listing, but it does factor into your ranking on the back end. Amazon will use that data as well to decide if there's any issues with your product or to even rank your seller level higher on the back end as a result. And then seller feedback plus product information. So what you can do is you can kind of take these two and you can implement one or the other. I personally would say start with one and keep it to one of these emails so that you don't overburden someone. So under product reviews, if you don't have any specific bonus content just yet or product information, for example, then I would just go with the most basic options, which are either this personalized product review quest or this very simple request a review. And then for seller feedback, you can select one of these as well. Again, depending on how much you have access to. If you don't have the bonus content yet, no problem, create it later, and you can use that email at a later point. But I would probably recommend just having one of each of these implemented and live, and not to create multiple ones where you have too many emails going out. In my experience, Amazon has been known to suppress specific, I would say, abilities to send buyer messages based off of the message type. You really don't want to have that restricted because it's very difficult to get it back if you do. So just keep it with the safe route. And, we'll just go into a quick example here. So for product reviews, the request a review, you can continue and you can see that this is already a pre-built template where it automatically inserts the seller name, which is your name, the product name, the buyer as well. So I think it works great personally, and you can see that you activate it here and save and complete, and then it'll say 5 days after delivery, which is usually a good time. This one's pretty fixed. If you have any custom needs, then you can build your own, but I would be cautious about doing that because a lot of the times it may not be compliant. Amazon can be very strict with their messages. So I would just keep it at this. And then the same for the seller feedback. If we select this option here, you can see kind of the very easy, simple setup and the variables you put in there. And here's the template that's already done. And again, any way you want to customize this template, you can, which is cool. So, anything you can put in there that you think would enhance the value, help mitigate negative reviews, and help facilitate positive reviews would be hugely helpful. So yeah, I mean, again, this does help increase your review count, which in turn will help build your sales overall and your ranking. So I definitely recommend something like this. If you're not in a position where you want to pay the $40 monthly fee right now or whatever other platform you choose, you can take a more manual approach again. But when you get to a certain level of sales, I would recommend that you use something that's more automated to save you that time. So anyway, that's what I've got for today. If you like this video, please make sure to hit that like button. If you have any questions, leave a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe, and we'll talk to you soon.